My dear, my sweetheart, the love of my life, today I find myself truly speechless. There's so much I want to say to you, so many feelings I want to express, and yet words seem to fall short. I sit here overwhelmed by the depth of what I feel, wondering how to begin, how to do justice to everything that you mean to me. Still, I'll try, because you deserve to know just how deeply you are cherished. You are my biggest strength in this entire world. In a life full of uncertainties, chaos, and struggles, you are my constant. Whenever things go wrong, whenever the world feels too heavy, or when nothing seems to be working out the way I hoped, I turn to thoughts of you. When I'm stressed, anxious, or just tired of it all, I close my eyes and imagine being with you. I picture myself sitting by your side, laying my head gently in your lap. I feel your fingers running softly through my hair, and for a moment everything else disappears. In that space where it's just you and me, I feel safe, understood, and loved in the purest way. Those moments, though imagined, are powerful. They calm my racing mind and soothe my aching heart. You have this almost magical ability to make everything feel better. Just the thought of your presence brings me peace. When I think of you, I remember your voice, your laughter, your kind words, and it gives me strength. It's like you have this light that reaches me even from miles away. You lift me up without even trying, and I don't think you even realize how deeply you impact me. You bring me so much joy. You make me smile in ways no one else ever has. No matter what's going on in my life, remembering something you said or imagining your smile fills me with warmth and comfort. Your words echo in my mind when I need encouragement, and your love feels like a shield that protects me from life's harshness. You are the most important person in my life, not just because I love you, but because you make me want to be better, to strive for more, to keep going. You are my safe space, the one I turn to in my thoughts when everything feels too loud. I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are someone who will always be there for me. You're the one who would never judge me, who would never abandon me in my weakest moments. That kind of trust, that kind of connection, is rare, and I don't take it for granted. I have complete faith in you, in your heart, in your intentions. I believe that even when I mess up, you'll help me see where I went wrong, not to scold me, but to help me grow. You guide me in ways no one else can. It's strange, because I've never trusted anyone so fully before. But with you, it feels effortless. It's like my soul recognizes yours, like it always has. Knowing you exist, even when we're apart, fills my heart with a quiet happiness. There's a sense of calm that settles over me when I remember that you're out there in the world, that I have someone as beautiful and genuine as you in my life. I don't need to talk to you every day to feel connected to you. Even when we don't speak often or see each other as much as I wish we could, the love I feel for you remains unwavering. You are always with me, in spirit, in thought, in feeling. There are times when I'll be going about my day, and suddenly I feel this warm, comforting energy around me. It's hard to explain, but I know it's you. It's your care, your love, reaching out to me in the form of quiet reassurance. That feeling reminds me just how lucky I am to have you. I've never loved or respected anyone the way I do you. You hold a place in my heart that no one else ever could. You're the most beautiful soul I've ever known, kind, strong, thoughtful, and true. I'm honored every single day to call you mine. If I could make a wish, I'd wish to have you beside me in every lifetime. I'd ask for us to find each other, again and again, no matter where or when. What we share is something extraordinary, something far beyond words. It's not something that can be explained to others or measured by time or distance. It's a connection that simply is powerful, rare, and profoundly real. I hope and pray that as time goes on, our bond only grows stronger. hope life brings us closer, and that no matter what challenges we face them together. What we have is too precious to ever be forgotten or taken for granted. You are my home, my heart, and the love I never knew I needed until I found you. And now that I have you, I'll hold on forever. Every single day, without fail, I make a quiet promise to myself. I tell myself that from this moment forward, I will stop thinking about you so much. I convince myself that it's time to shift the focus back onto my own life, my own healing, and my personal growth. I tell myself that I deserve peace, that I deserve clarity, and that I deserve a heart that doesn't ache for someone who can never be mine. I try to remind myself that your heart now beats for someone else, and no matter how deeply I care, no matter how real it feels to me, you have already chosen a different path, a different person. You love someone else, and I have to respect that. Still, despite my best efforts, it seems like my heart is completely unaffected by these logical reminders. My heart doesn't care about what makes sense. It doesn't care about what's rational or what's right. All it knows is that you are incredibly precious to me. All it remembers is the warmth, the sweetness, and the affection it has stored up for you, quietly and persistently. My heart holds on to the love it feels for you, refusing to let it go, even as it recognizes that this love may never be returned. It doesn't matter to my heart that you've found happiness with someone else. It only knows how to keep loving you, even if it has to do so from afar. Even if that love is never seen, never acknowledged, never returned. And so I do what I can to create distance. I try to let go, to release the pieces of you that linger in my mind. I've deleted your phone number from my contacts more times than I can count, thinking maybe if I remove the easy access, I'll remove the temptation to reach out or check up on you. But it never works. My mind remembers that number too well, as if it's been etched into my memory permanently. And before long, I find myself adding it back again. Over and over. I know it sounds foolish. It feels foolish, too. But it's the reality I live in. I remind myself constantly that you are no longer a possibility. That the future I once dreamed of with you is just that, a dream. A figment of my imagination. I try to be realistic, to tell myself that love is not always enough. That sometimes, no matter how deeply you feel, it simply won't change anything. You may never be mine. That's a truth I've been trying to swallow for so long now, and yet, it never gets easier. You don't even know who I truly am. You don't see the way I look at you when you're not paying attention. You don't know how many nights I've spent with thoughts of you running circles in my mind. And because of that, I know I can't complain. I have no right to burden you with my emotions or to expect anything in return. I've loved you silently for a long time now. Quietly. Faithfully. From the sidelines. And though I've tried everything to forget you, tried distractions, distance, even denial, it all seems to have the opposite effect. The more I try to move on, the deeper I fall. The harder I fight the feelings, the stronger they grow. I have no expectations. I'm not waiting for you to choose me. I don't hope for you to leave your person or to regret your choices. That's not what love means to me. True love, at least the kind I feel for you, doesn't come with demands or conditions. I simply want your happiness. Even if it means I have to endure the pain of not being a part of it. Even if I have to stand in the shadows of your joy, clinging only to the echo of what could have been. Sometimes I wonder if time will help. If, one day, I'll wake up and you won't be the first thought that crosses my mind. Maybe your wedding day will be that wake-up call, the final push that tells me it's time to stop holding on to something that was never mine to begin with. Maybe seeing you commit to someone else will finally help me close the chapter I've never been able to end. A part of me fears that moment, but another part hopes it will set me free. And even then, I still carry the hope, not for this life, but maybe for the next. Maybe, in another lifetime, the stars will align differently. Maybe we'll meet under different circumstances, in a world where I'm not just a silent admirer. Maybe then, you'll be mine. Until then, please don't worry. I will never come between you and your happiness. I will never try to interfere or cause you pain because of what I feel. Your joy, your peace, your love, they matter more to me than my own comfort. I would never do anything to jeopardize them. I will carry this love quietly, respectfully. I'll protect it, not because I expect anything from you, but because loving you, though it hurts, has still been something beautiful. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough.